Hello everybody, this is Jim Jr. today, and today I'm going to be going through my library and showing some of the VR titles that I have. I want to start off with The Blue. It's by WEVR, and it was one of the original release titles that came out. I got into VR and Oculus probably about 2 years ago, maybe longer. I have an extensive library, and in subsequent when we go through and show more videos, I'll go through each one of my games. This one was originally like a tech demo. So if you brought people over the house, you put the Oculus on them, you could take them into the Blue and show them you'll see there's three different scenarios you can choose: reef migration, whale encounter, and then the luminous abyss. And it's pretty impressive if you've never been in VR and all of a sudden you put the headset on and you've been playing, a standard console like a PlayStation or an Xbox. It was pretty exciting. I mean, since then we've had a lot of new games come out, and I would say the flagship, the one that's turned the corner, is Half-Life Alyx, which I just finished, and that basically just takes VR to a whole new level. That was the first game that I've ever seen that it was a AAA developer making a game for VR that would have been made for all the consoles. And once we get to that stage, it'll be spectacular. But we're not at that stage yet. I think that's the only game. A lot of games that are spectacular, Arizona Sunshine, and different games out there, Chronos. But that was the first one that felt like a game made for the VR platform. So we're going to go in here, and this is like a tech demo. So the first thing I want to show you is the whale encounter. Now it is pretty impressive, the scope, the scale. I'm on a ship, and I'm looking out with all the fish all around me. And if I turn around and look, I see the ship, and it's a really extensive, very good graphics and everything. It looks great. And I can look out into the ocean, and I can see, all the way up. I can look up, see the top of the ocean, and I can also see the stingrays going by. Actually, it's manta ray and all the fish. It's kind of relaxing. You can just sit back and see. I poke the fish. Ooh, here he is. There's the whale. Comes a humpback whale. And in VR, this is massive. It's huge. That eye is like the size of my hand, if not bigger. I don't know if that's 40 feet. It's pretty big. We'll watch him swim off. Or her. Simple, straightforward, very short, but it puts you right in the middle of a fantastic VR experience without having to go right into a game. We'll go into the reef migration next. Uh-oh, I think I'm advertising Blizzard. I got my World of Warcraft shirt on. There we go. Sorry about the lag, the load time. All the fish, it's almost like being in a giant aquarium. If I look around, the colors are spectacular. You can see all the corals, all the sea life. It does feel like you're on the bottom and you're looking up and you're actually seeing you know, the ocean straight above you. You can swim up right through it. If I can get a fish near me, I can kind of watch. You can actually poke them, and they sort of move around. I'm still centered, right? Okay. Here's a turtle. Sea turtle going by. I was thinking not on a loop, but if they ever could take these and make them almost like No Man's Sky, would just regenerate. It generates, random generations all the time. If you could do that with this, just keep it going. So it'd be very, very relaxing to sit in for a long time. But they do abruptly end, so it is more like a tech demo. Can look down. There we go. Here comes a little crab. Hi, little crab. He's looking at me. You don't have any friends? Where are your other crab friends? Yes, all the fishier friends. There he goes. Here's a turtle. There's a brain coral right there. Starting to skip. It's lagging. I apologize. I don't know why. This one does seem to be a little longer than the other one. Oh, jellyfish migration. That's why. Hey, jellyfish. Oh, I thought I could poke him. There he goes. It's a lot of jellyfish. I'm glad it's not real, because I would get stung. Need a wetsuit on. Oh, we got some big ones coming behind these guys. This happened before. I ran this demo a while back, and for some reason it's lagging on the screen. Now you would think it's because of the amount of jellyfish on the screen, which would make sense. But I run Half-Life Alyx, and I had the graphics kicked up a little, and that ran flawless. I didn't have any stuttering at all. So wow, it's lagging. It's pretty cool though. A lot of detail in there. Looks good. Hmm. Where is? Okay. All the fish. Okay, we saw a reef migration whale encounter. This one's the luminous abyss. This is one of my favorite ones. You have a little flashlight. Has sort of like a horror element to it. You don't know what's going to pop out at you. A little fish in there. I'm assuming a big fish is going to come out. Got his own lure on the top of his head. It's a crab. Bioluminescent. It's pretty wild. It is a little creepy not being able to see past there. Feel like a megalodon or something down there. Thank goodness they're extinct. Hey, jellyfish. I thought I reacted to it. Maybe not. Oh, it's starting to light up. He's right next to me. Some big cliffs. Like a plesiosaurus. Big. Skeleton. They're running away from something big. The giant squid. It's a big squid. It's short, quick, but as far as VR, very interesting. And somebody came over just to pop them on and show them something quick with VR. It's definitely something you could show them. But it's my first installment. I appreciate you viewing.